Welcome back to America's Retirement Headquarters, home of the Retirement Guys Formula and America's Medicare Associates with Scott Kerschner and Dave Ross. 419-794-3030 is the phone number. The website, arhq.com. You know, we all have retirement dreams, and a lot of us will save our retirement years for the things that we've always wanted to do. But if the cost of those experiences busts our budgets, people will wonder if it's actually worth it. Here's actually a list of the 4 money splurges you'll never regret in retirement from GoBankingRates.com. Splurges on your health, splurges on your family, on travel, and on charity. So I have to wonder, how does the conversation go when talking with your clients? Is it let's pare this back a little bit, or this is what you save for? Go ahead and do it.
Well, I would say that this is a unique discussion topic, all 4 of these areas for each and every client. So when you talk about splurges on your family, I'll use a little personal insight here. So I'm close. I could retire in a year or 2 years, but I'm not going to because I have a 21, a 19, and a 17-year-old at home. So we're putting 2 through college, so that's definitely a splurge. Mm-hmm. And then guess what? They're going to all get married someday, I hope. That's going to be a splurge. So you think about family, you know, you want to do things. You want to take trips. You want to, while you're healthy and able to do it, you want to have experiences with your children, your grandchildren. And I'm going to be a really old grandfather, I hope. So you know what? It's splurges on your family, splurges on travel. You know, I look at retirement 3 phases. You've got the go-go phase where I'm going to travel. We're going to do the things we always wanted to do, and maybe we have the funds earmarked for that. Then there's going to be the slow go where maybe our health is starting to get in the way a little bit. We still can do some things, but we're really picky about what we want to do. And then there's the no-go, which is your health is keeping you close to home. Your family will come and visit you. You aren't traveling much at all, and you're in a better than survival mode, but you're definitely in a slow mode where you're just kind of trudging through life on a daily basis. So yeah, family and travel, those are 2 big splurges, but they kind of go in cycles.
Yeah, there's no question. You know, when I look at this, you know, do we advise paring back a little bit and maybe being a little more conservative? I always look at that, and I tell all of my clients when they come in, I say, you know, because I'll ask them if they have a financial advisor that they're currently working with, and if they do, you know, I always say, well, you know, that's well and good, but have they kind of changed gears for you a little bit? Because when you're moving into retirement, you know, it's one thing to be real aggressive when you're younger and in your earning years and can afford to be aggressive and lose if the market does, you know, pull back a little bit. But you have to change gears. And when you're moving through retirement, absolutely, we tell some of our clients, you might want to pull back. Let's kind of be a little more conservative now, moving here into the future a little bit. And like you said, the go and the no-go, you know, I've heard Chaz use that phrase all the time. You know, one of the things that I love on one of these splurges is health. You know, I think that's very important to, if you have the resources available, and you've got those buckets of money, because remember, you know, we always talk about Nolan's independent income system. And if you've got that bucket of money set aside to splurge during retirement, spend some time and money and effort on your health. You know, now I'm not referring to it because I sell health insurance and Medicare, but I'm referring to, you know, treat yourself to maybe that spa day, you know, get, you know, a nice massage, you know, spoil yourself a little bit and take care of the things you need. Maybe, you know, diets today are so expensive because for some reason all of these organic foods are so costly that a lot of people don't eat as healthy as they should. You know, your mental health is very important, and spoiling yourself with that, you know, doing some hobbies. You know, we were talking before we came on the show about pickleball and having some, you know, enjoyment doing that. those are the type of things that you want to splurge on for yourself, your own well-being. And charities, I don't think anybody would ever regret donating money to any charities. There's a lot of charities that we deal with here. Nolan is very, very good at donating a good amount of money to different charities in need, with him being a veteran, working very closely with Hooves, which he does, being on the board there. So there's a lot of charities that he contributes to. I remember we had a little cookout picnic here at the office, and we had 3 different charities, and one of them was building beds. And they had a little area set up outside here where we literally were building beds for those youth and people that might not have a bed and maybe be sleeping on the ground in sleeping bags and things like that. So it was really, really fun and exciting to be able to do that. And I think we built I don't know, it seemed like we built like 10 beds. Our goal was to build like 10, and we built 10 of these beds, which was a lot of fun. So, we can help you kind of put some things together and kind of plan on the splurges, the things that want to make you happy. Like you said, family and travel. I know I've taken some pretty nice trips. I've done some cruises, and it's really hard to pull that trigger to spend that money. But boy, when you're on that vacation, it helps everything that we've talked about here, right? It helps your health. You're a lot more relaxed. It's fun. Once that money is spent, just enjoy yourself. So absolutely, Chris, we definitely help a lot of people out with these kind of things. And we want to make sure that if you're aggressive right now and your plans are to, splurge on, health, family, travel, or even charities, we want to make sure that you're prepared for that and got money set aside to make sure you can get that done.
Because everyone's retirement plans are going to look a little bit different. But, I don't think anyone out there, their plan is to just wake up, putt around the house every day, and then go back to bed and have that be the entirety of their retirement. No, you are meant to literally reap the fruits of your labor, but you don't want to overextend yourself and find yourself down the line in trouble because you did indulge too much. There's a balance there, and it comes back to having a plan and making sure it all works out, and that includes budgeting for some of these indulgences, these splurges, if you want. And the team at America's Retirement Headquarters, they can help you run the numbers and show you where you are and how to achieve those things that you want to indulge in. 419-794-3030 is the phone number. You can go to arhq.com and find out more about the independent income system. You can also just Google independent income system, or you could set up a time at that same website, and that is arhq.com.